As we're just days away from the Buffalo mayoral race primary. Angelica.
Well, Rob, the race for Buffalo's mayor is heating up. Voters are continuing to make their voices heard today in the final stretch of early voting. And I got the chance to speak with most of the candidates running to be the next mayor of Buffalo for their final pitch to voters ahead of Election Day. With 5 Democratic candidates on the ballot, this is the first time in 20 years that we do not have an incumbent running for Buffalo mayor. Acting Mayor Chris Scanlon took the place of former Mayor Byron Brown and has been serving since he stepped down. Scanlon has deep roots in South Buffalo after representing that area as a common councilman for a decade.
We have an extremely positive outlook about the future of the city of Buffalo. I think if you hear from some other candidates or their teams that there's this doom and gloom mentality when talking about Buffalo, and I don't feel that way. I'm very optimistic about the future of Buffalo. And, you know, we have challenges like everyone else, but we're turning those challenges into opportunities. And by working with our community, our residents, our different public and private sectors, we're going to make sure that Buffalo is the best version of itself. And we do that by working together.
Meanwhile, State Senator Sean Ryan is also vowing to lead the city. Having served in his current role since 2020, he says he stands ready to lead on day one if elected.
We got to fix the basics, right? It's the potholes. It's the plowing, it's the paving, it's the community centers. And then we have to take on our tough issues, you know, disinvestment of the east side of Buffalo, lead poisoning for children. We need to fill in our tens of thousands of vacant lots. So, but all that sums up to say, you know, if you agree that we deserve better, then vote for me.
Garnell Whitfield, the city's former fire commissioner, is also on the ballot. He gained national attention for spreading awareness of social justice and domestic terrorism. He vows to be a champion for Buffalonians if elected.
That's what leadership is. Leading, not following, not doing the easy politically correct thing. And none of them have the courage or the will to stand up for what's best for the people. Period. And leadership requires you to put everything at risk. I didn't ask people to go into burning buildings that I wasn't willing to go into. Leadership requires you to lead, not to follow.
Also in the race is Buffalo Common Councilman Rasheed Wyatt. With a background in finance, he believes he's best to tackle the city's budget woes.
Hopefully the voters will come out and vote for someone who has shown that he has the ability not only to speak up for them, but also to manage our finances. 25 years experience in business and finance. Nobody has that. I don't think we've ever had a mayor that had the financial background I have. So hopefully the voters will look and see that I'm the right choice to steer our city in the right direction, to stop making mistakes that cost them money.
Another candidate running to be the next mayor is Anthony Tyson Thompson. He has previous experience with the Erie County Democratic Committee, the American Cancer Society, and the New York State Assembly. He was not available for an interview. Each candidate continues to make their case on key issues like housing, public safety, economic development, and education ahead of Election Day. Now, early voting will end tomorrow evening, and Election Day is this Tuesday, and the polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. In the studio, I'm Angelica Gallagher, News 4.